Government shutdown. The fate of Kevin McCarthy's political power. It's September 1st, 29 days before a potential government shutdown. And that's what's happening in our democracy. How are these all related, and why are we headed towards a government shutdown? And didn't President Biden create a deal with Kevin McCarthy to avoid all of this? Well, it all starts with the Freedom Caucus and their puppeteer relationship with Kevin McCarthy. So let's rewind to earlier this year. In order for Kevin McCarthy to become Speaker, he needed the votes of extreme MAGA Republicans of the Freedom Caucus, including those like Jim Jordan, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Lauren Boebert. He became Speaker after 15 rounds of votes, the most since the Civil War. The deal that he made was that any single member can file a motion to vacate to push him out as Speaker. Remember that. This makes the Freedom Caucus think that they own Kevin McCarthy, so they continue to push more extreme and unpopular bills, and every now and then flex their power. We saw them flexing their political power earlier this year when he blocked their own party's vote to forbid a ban on gas stoves.
Weird. It is weird.
Ever since Kevin McCarthy made the deal with President Biden earlier this year to avoid a default, the Freedom Caucus is mad.
I am angry!
Now that his puppet masters are upset, McCarthy is throwing away the deal that he made with President Biden. Fast forward to today, MAGA Republicans are salivating for a shutdown and even pushing for it by putting in extremist measures to necessary spending bills like abortion bans and cutting programs like SNAP, which provides food to families in need. Now, because all of this, Kevin McCarthy is in a pickle.
I am in a pickle.
Either be a puppet or put his speakership in peril. Now, don't just listen to me. Hear it from New York Times reporter Annie Carey.
They feel like they own him. He made these agreements with him, and that's the only reason he's Speaker.
Politically, for Kevin McCarthy, that just leaves a shutdown. Listen to someone who's actually there on the House floor, Congressman Jeff Jackson.
Here's what's really happening. This isn't about the budget. In the House, you've got a group of folks in the right flank who want to shut down the government. If he goes around his right flank, they will go ballistic and they might fire him. So from his standpoint, the path of least political resistance is probably to just let them have their shutdown.
Will Kevin McCarthy and his MAGA allies shut down the government, despite it being extremely unpopular with the American public? It looks like it.